about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
There's much needs to be shed.
A masquerade is scheduled to be held.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. Really now?
Quiet at last.
Herald leads off with movements and caution.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while the masquerade is...
You're far from your station, are you not?
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Could use a bit of excitement.
I do so enjoy these nights.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood, not without its charms.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
I trust this shan't prove a waste of time.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time. We shed our faces at the door, so too our cares.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
I find it liberating to...
No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth.
Would seem our sovereign.
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Surely these extravagant...
Have you heard? There's been more...
Everyone who dances...
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. Is there aught you require?
If you've naught to say...
I've a pressing...
I do wonder who's behind the mark.
Surely these... Methinks I'll have a rest.
I shan't let anything...
Find someone to buy me a drink.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now. No. We who are gathered here are...
Just my task. 'Tis an enigma. So back and forth I go.
I find it liberating.
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs.
What brings you here?
I warn you.
I find it...
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Must hold out till someone...
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what we like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
Consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined.
I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me and I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you...
Fair winds coming. I can feel it in my bones.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time. It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Branch will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Shall we report this development to Captain Branch? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Well, he is merely Desa's puppet then. Even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to invest...
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to do not forget that we work to...
Look as long as you please.
Some customers are all appetite and no taste.
Well met, find any chance. Look as long as you please.
There is much we ought to tend to. Do not forget that we would...
The rules at your leisure.
There is much we ought to... Or shall change once we... If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master! Pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing... I imagine this artifact is the god's way. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find...
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this god's way?
There is much we ought to tend to. If pray, allow me... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work...
Interested in my wares?
Quite a predicament.
Our soldiers need better training.
We shall remain here.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
This place is very dreary.
Well, what to do with myself today?
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet. I'm grateful I get to lead a fertility.
You know, many of our patrons, yet there is something. I lived but one man. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her. Here I am. 'Tis no simple. Here I.
I'll find myself a worthy patron soon enough.
'Tis no simple. Here I.
It's quiet about.
Welcome, sir.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Quiet as a mill pond.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Suppose I ought to move on.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Hot on top.
It's quiet.
Well met, sir.
The services we provide are worth every coin.
Some patrons very demanding.
From me to bear.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
The services we provide are worth every coin. This place always puts me at ease.
Last night's patron was a delight. Delightful breeze. Where to now?
last time I had a proper meal.
Oh, well met, sir.
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
No, that's not happening.
This is one step too far.
Best head to market.
Think.
To be said,
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
this place always puts me.
Welcome, sir. Am I giving you shivers? Some patrons can be rather demanding. Welcome, sir. You're free to approach whome'er catches your eye.
This place always puts me at ease. Sit down. These bones can't do that.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Let me think on this. 'Tis good to be reunited.
Always sets me to thinking.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. 'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
What do you want?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears. Much appreciated.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I? Always a pleasure.
There is much we ought to take. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to Batal. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Yet official dealings with such hindrances, few may pass through, but with some coin, it ought guaranteed passage through. You shall have to act the part.
What might you be looking for? First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. Much obliged, sir. Good day, sir. What might you be looking
This ox. I'll need to see some coin afore I let you on.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. 'Tis most curious that a means... Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Huzzah!
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Be ready to give the signal.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy some. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Many thanks to you.
A forgery. I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
My heart shies from the thought of using it for deception, but that decision is not mine to make.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much. Right, I'd best get going. Sir...
I hope Sir Otholf shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
It was a pleasure to recount such a good...
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, Before we discuss your reward, however, you see, in my line of work, trust is Come. I trust old Ibrahim's eye.
Follow my lead.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Good day. Now, I have a bit of business.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate. What's this for, then? That shan't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. Sir Everard's... You're a persistent one, aren't you? Gold's always... Heavens fend. That's more than I can refuse. Heavens fend.
He ought to be finished by now. You have done your title proud, Arisen. My partners shall be most... You have certainly earned your reward, and I do hope you will permit...
True to his word, Sir Everard has paid us handsomely.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy... Something and see the truth for yourself. Hope to see you again.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
What shall I do today?
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Oi! This isn't yours. Do you take... So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Oi! This isn't...
There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
It falls on me to resolve this.
The flowers, from what I can isn't that unusual?
Could it be your... If I cannot dissuade you from... Could it... If I cannot dissuade you...
Sir. Oh, I see. All I know is that keep that boy. Come to think of it, what's the word? Oh, Rog.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Not feeling weary, even after a day of rest. Got to work trying to put bread on the table.
Can't let
myself get distracted.
Slim Pippins of late.
Is this some manner of
Dusting.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
We'll see who's got the right.
I follow my whims, wheresoever. What brings you here?
Shame there aren't. I rather enjoyed hearing the one of 'tis said to descend in times of conflict.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when the... There are so many exciting... methods of combat to be tried. Do come again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Well met, sir. How's the day going?
Can't expect to fare
One
so
must
well
take
in
pride in
this
his
job.
judge.
Have a look.
Waiting on that report.
Where are you going?
Any tidings to share? Ah, you again. Ah, you again. What would you of me?
I end up feeling weary even after
Bah, things will sort themselves out.
Hail! Greeting. We see a great many customers given our location. Pleasure doing business with you. Interested in my wares? Have a look.
Where are you going?
Could it be your... If I cannot dissuade you from press...
Have we met before?
What was I? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
You mustn't lose my head.
Time for an early supper. It's been a hard day.
Welcome as fine Interested in my wares?
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
At least here I can let down my... There's so much to...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Ah, you again. Any tidings to share?
Have we met before?
Anyone can stand all this
Go
glamour.
on, have a look. Did I have planned?
What to look forward to, but a long day of work.
The flowers that bloom from what I can... Isn't that unusual?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapon.
particularly near... the border. Where do you come again?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur.